boat set up so we could use just to stay sail, which is a good thing because we're really, really low on fuel, but we're about maybe 3 hours from being parked up in Lorient, where the wonderful Ryan Braymeyer is awaiting our arrival, hopefully with all the bits we need to fix the boat up, and then we can turn burn and see what we can do with the rest of the fleet.
Last night, we got to the dock, we got our stopover done, we got our head stay fixed, we got Rob fixed, I went to the hospital, got my arm looked at, and got some work done by the French doctors again. After that, we left the dock, we started back on the race course, big breeze, we got a little spinnaker up and a reef in the main. We did 20.5 knots last night, which is pretty fast for a sailboat. And it was a great night. There was really a pretty moon and lots of phosphorescence, so we got to see the waves and see dolphins swimming around and stuff. It was pretty awesome.
Satcom's failure, so our fleet system is gone. So we're kind of feeling a bit lonely out here. We can't get email apart from SatC, we can't get grip files. So we're kind of doing it old school, but as ever, we don't quit. We are carrying on going, and hopefully the race office will figure out how to get some information to us, or it's a lot of guesswork for the next 4,000 miles.
It's been a week since we broke our head stay and had to stop in Lorient. And it's been a tough week. Got back on the race course, and a day or two later, the Satcom's dome just quit. And so we've had, we can't get weather or send out these videos. And it's kind of been one thing after another. It's been, this morning we had the spinnaker get wrapped around the head stay, and Hannah had to go up the rig and get it undone.
Knowing that we're sailing a different breeze from the others has been tough, and really it becomes more of a battle against yourself than against the wind and waves and all the other elements of yacht racing.
We're trying to stay positive, we're trying to keep the boat going fast, and you know, we've been staying up all night between the two of us, driving and driving through squalls and whatnot, working hard. So hopefully we've kind of come to a point where things are going to start to brighten up a little bit.
We're going to keep our chins up, we're going to keep focused, and we're going to damn well make it to Italy. Dawn in the doldrums looks like. So it was a pretty slow night. I think we did maybe 25 miles all night long, but we never totally stopped, so even though it was less than a knot, sometimes we kept moving.
The sun's just about to come up. We're going 0.35 knots right now through the water. We are sort of pointed in the right direction. It took me 3 hours to figure it out. Hard to believe that we could have this much adversity to go through. It just doesn't seem like, it just doesn't seem right. It seems like, you know, after a while, it's like, oh, we got to cut them a break and, you know, give them a little bit of something. I'm at a loss.
Did we do something really bad?
I feel like all the bad things I've done, I've paid my paid back. So I really don't know. I thought we were doing something good.
It's been nearly 2 weeks now since we last saw any kind of decent weather information. It's been 24 hours since any kind of email from the outside world even got into the boat. We're really very isolated in our own little environment out here. We're desperately trying to find the good. We refuse to believe that there is no reason behind this or that something good won't happen. Because it's got to happen. And that's all we can use to keep ourselves motivated to be out here and to keep pushing and to keep changing sails and to keep moving the stack and to not go into delivery mode, because it's tempting. It's really tempting. We could keep the sails as they are, set the pilot, and turn on the movies and be done with it. But we're not. We're still trying. I just hope that at some point we get some kind of a reward for those efforts, because we really are trying. So, Mr. Llama, what's going down?
We have made it to the trade winds. We're moving along nicely.
So to help inspire us, and thanks to a cheeky little cheesy snack, Mr. Llama says never give up. He's our motivational llama. We're gonna do okay now we got him.
Sun's out, the wind's blowing. Hopefully sometime in the next, I don't know, what is it, 15 or so hours, I'll get to cross the equator for the first time. That'll be pretty cool. I'm kind of thankful for that. We'll get some sailing in. We're doing 10 knots right now, so hopefully we can claw back a few miles on the people on the boat in front of us, and yeah, get to the equator and have that. It should be a good day.
I am the slightly feminine incarnation of Sir Neptune, Lord King, God of the High Seas. And it is my duty to initiate you, Rob Windsor, into the Southern Hemisphere to see if you are worthy or not of the passage. There you go, we did it.
Hey.
Here's to crossing the equator.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Yeah.
We're going to give the first sip to Neptune.
Good. Okay.
My brother.
Your brother?
Please, please, brother, please, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers. Congratulations on your first equator.
Thank you. We're still doing some good things, putting the hydro generator down and not running the engine. We're still on one bag of trash. You know, I mean, there's a lot of good things we're doing. You know, obviously it's not the result we were looking for, but it's still, the rest of that stuff is important. So it's still good that we're doing it.
So we had some weird vibrations coming from the rudders last night. Rob did sail past a small fishing boat at some point in the early hours. As soon as the sun came up, found this little hole. Someone's fishing lines. Oops.
So the last 24 hours sucked. We had tons of different kinds of wind from all different directions. We had like 30 plus knots of breeze. We had 0. We had 100-degree shifts, so you know we were headed the right direction, then we weren't. We had a bunch of sail changes, but right now we're doing 7 and change right at the finish line.
Well, I'm making what is hopefully one of our last freeze-dried meals of the trip. Rob's having chicken and vegetable pasta. I'm having Oriental chicken.
Nice.
It's kind of weird thinking that tomorrow we could eat like real food and have a cold drink with bubbles in it and
ice.
not eat out of a tub. But I'm not going to actually get excited about that until we cross the finish line. Maybe 12 hours. What are you going to do first when you get in?
I'm going to have a Coke and a hamburger. Then I'm going to take a shower. I think that's my order of business.